window. My legs are cold quick.
Oh. All right. We're back. I'm back. This is back.
What's that, man?
It's up. All right. Feels weird to be doing something. Music involved.
I know we were just on the internet for so long.
I know. And now we're in person. It's the best, closest thing we can get to a stage right now to sit down and do something like this. But
This is a nice place, man.
thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks. The labor of love.
Yeah, it looks good in here.
I'd say 87% of the room came from either Value Village, Salvation Army, or Nora's.
Well, you couldn't tell.
Except for the lockers. The lockers are actually original Holy Angels lockers.
Buddy.
They were salvaged from the building. They were going to turf them. I said, no, I want 2 sets of those for in here.
Well, they look good, man.
It's a pretty cool closet space. So, let's start off by saying you guys have been busy with Pretty Archie.
Yep.
We're
doing nothing.
So if anybody doesn't know who this is Brian Cathcart of Pretty Archie, or very well known as the host of the Brian Cathcart Show.
That's right, man. That's right, baby. That's right.
I don't know what one outweighs what one more, but celebrity status is coming for one of them. Best thing you ever did was get rid of
oh God,
Rick. Get rid of Rick. Poor Rick.
Wow.
I love Rick.
No, he's good.
Rick's a good guy, man. Very old buddy of mine.
Yeah.
So yeah, Pretty Archie has been busy.
Well, we've been working on a new record, which we've completed. We have the single out for now, and we released a single a little while ago. It's getting out there. Like, it's so crazy, especially with COVID. And okay, so just like before Christmas, we kind of had a rush because of guidelines with grants and whatever to get our songs out. Now it's all moved back because of COVID, so we have a little more time to kind of, have a little more time, because the last thing we want to do is put out a record or something where we can't actually go play the music that's on the record. It's very terrifying.
It's frustrating.
So we kind of got stuck in the middle of the Christmas music thing. But luckily now we've been added to a few radio stations. Sirius XM plays us now, which is great. And, we got our single we're trying to promote right now. And very soon we'll have the new record coming out. So.
Yeah, that's the new record.
Yes, we've been waiting so long to put it out. It's just been a waiting game. But
yeah, I was fortunate enough to be able to get involved with the record before the record was really a thing and do some new press photos for the lads.
Absolutely, man. They turned out great. I love them.
Yeah, it was like, what are we doing with these? And you're like, I don't know. Yes.
Yeah, they're coming out.
And then they slowly start trickling out for some of the new album stuff. So I was like,
they look great.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. So you got a new single off the new album.
Yeah.
The album is coming out
February 11th.
Oh, Colin's going to be so proud of you for remember that. Didn't even use Google Calendar, Colin.
Woo!
Yeah, February 11th, and then you're using the big old church over here in April.
Yeah, we're doing our CD release in Sydney. It's almost sold out, which is excellent, and we really appreciate everybody supporting us around locally still. And it's been a hard go, so hopefully we get to kind of do it.
Yeah.
And nothing restricts us.
It's Mr. Jerry Holland and Social Entertainment throwing that together. I know myself and Blaze, who's here doing sound, we've DJ'd many of weddings in that venue.
It's a beautiful venue. I'm really looking forward to
it's got some incredible sound. And I said I would be very excited someday to not hear just DJ music in there and actually hear a live performance, because it's a beautiful, well sound.
Yeah.
Great lighting.
We did an ECMA performance there, and then we were like, this is the spot. So.
Yeah. All right. So you want to maybe want to play the single off this?
Absolutely.
Which is on Spotify.
It's on all the things. So yeah. All right, man. So, a lot of times when you're in a relationship, the person can be your best friend and they could be your worst enemy. And but you know, it doesn't change anything. And this song's kind of about putting your guard down and throwing up or laying down your sword and saying, look, let's just remember how it used to be and let's have fun again, you know? I'm never on time. You can't unwind on me. Too old for the road, too young to do what I'm told. I need some time though. It could be a thrill or a bittersweet pill. Every time I'm near you, you want me to stay, and then you push me away. Let's do like we used to. Oh, like when we first met, how could I forget? Oh, come on now, let's give in to that familiar feeling. Maybe it's the wine or the way your eyes shine. I can't say why. You start in the dirt like a firework. You light up my sky. Oh, like when we first met, how could I forget? Oh, come on now, let's give in to that familiar feeling. I'm not crazy, right? For wanting you tonight. Whoa, whoa, like when we first met, how could I forget? Whoa, whoa, come on now, let's give in. Like when we first met, how could I forget? Oh, come on now, let's give in that familiar feeling. Thank you.
Listening to that on the way over from the north side. Put that on.
We all enjoy the hiking days.
Yeah.
Right on, man.
I have that on the mixtape playlist on Spotify.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. I try and keep up on who's new and got what new to keep it fresh, but it's also
That's
a nice collective agreement of maritime music over the years. I got some Crush on there. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Do you know who the drummer was for that band?
Who?
Brian Talbot.
Wow.
Yeah.
The great Brian.
Yeah. It's Sandbox on there too.
Oh, yeah.
You know who the guitar player is?
Yeah,
Sandbox? Bubbles. That's right.
Right
Mike
on,
Smith.
man. Right on,
That's
baby.
right. Yeah, pretty cool music that's come out of the Maritimes.
Absolutely.
All right, some big names there. Let's we got Ryan Rideout. Hey, buddy.
What's up, Bubby? How you doing, man?
Ryan Rideout was gracious enough to ask me to host a. We're gonna do a Nights of Stories and Music,
Wicked.
but there's 6 performers. It was supposed to be originally like a songwriter circle, but you're only
Yeah.
allowed one person at a time.
Right.
So one person will get up and do their thing, and then the next. There's
everybody's trying to figure it all out, so hopefully.
I said, let's do 6 small stages,
Mm.
6 feet apart, and then everybody has their own stage. But it's at the Blue Mist
Right.
in Little Bordor. So it's not saying it's a small place, but I don't think there's room for 6 foot apart stages
Yeah,
in one spot.
We're up against it every way here trying to perform.
Yeah, I
so
know, man.
it
I
is
know.
what it is.
Yeah. So what else? You said you can't play shows, and playing shows is a big thing you guys use to build up the new albums. And every time you go to a Pretty Archie show, you hear a new song that nobody's heard before or might have heard it once or twice.
Yeah.
You got one of those off that album since you haven't been playing gigs.
Yeah, and you know, I heard a cool story this weekend about oh my God, Olivia Rodrigo.
Yes.
The singer who does the driver's license song. Like that song blown up and she's never really played a gig before.
Yeah.
Because of COVID and everything. Like she, you know, she has one of the biggest songs in the world and she hasn't even gotten to play in front of a stage. Like it's just a trip, man.
It's crazy.
It's like
TikTok alone right now is what it's doing
Yeah.
for artists out there that would have never ever been heard.
Yeah,
It's
and
pretty
like
cool.
one of my absolute favorites, Brandy Carlisle, won a Grammy very recently. And typically with that comes all the spoils of winning the Grammy, you know, you get to go on the big tour, and she's like been such a long time musician. She finally gets it, and then COVID hits and it's
like,
gone.
no,
and it's just so like, and that's why I'm like really happy that we've decided to push our record as far as we could to hopefully ease up a little bit for the summer and maybe make some of the dates that we're trying to line up. But yeah, I mean, our new record has a few new songs on it that are upbeat and slow and this and that. I don't want to do too many slow songs, but this is one of my favorite ones from the new record that it's kind of a song's kind of about that person that you just can't quit, you know? I mean, even though you know maybe you're not right for them and they're not right for you. It's like every time they come walking through the door, you know it's gonna be another you know, run through the race again. This one's from the new record. This thing went off like a bomb, felt like a message sent from God. Sure was love, it didn't last that long. And all the things I said to you, and all the shit you put me through, I can't remember who was right or who was wrong. The last time I let you go, you kept running down the road. You kept running right out of my life. Now you're walking through the door. It feels like it did before. But this time I don't think I'll survive. I can feel it in my bones about it. Wear it like a noose around my neck. I hear it like a baby crying. Hear every thought inside my head. I was hoping for an easy answer, praying for a quick and painless death. I'm living with a slow cancer. It's all over, and I'm alone again. It's gonna take all I have to let you go this time. You got me begging, please don't leave me behind. You don't care about the loss, 'cause you don't have to pay the cost. Drinking every single thing you came across. I can feel it in my bones about it. Wear it like a noose around my neck. I hear it like a baby crying. Every thought inside my head. I was hoping for an easy answer, praying for a quick and painless death. I'm living with a slow cancer. It's all over, and I'm alone again.
I hear like a baby crying for every thought inside my head. I was hoping for an easy answer, praying for a quick and painless death. I'm living with a slow cancer. It's all over, and I'm alone again. It's all over now. Oh, it's all over. I'm alone again. Yeah. Good love song there, man. Thanks.
That's a nice love song.
Yeah.
I gotta give a little shout out to Nigel Kearns, who was in my HQ here before it was anything.
Yeah.
And we were literally dropping something off after doing a show at Mike Fagan's across the street.
Nice.
And he came in and my desk was here. He went, no dude. This is the sound here. This is where you want to do everything from. He was right. It sounds damn good. So Nigel Kearns.
Thank you, man. I really like that. Thank you.
Good ear. Good ear on
I'm
this.
gonna try to tune my guitar a little bit. I lost my guitar tone or something with my phone. But...
Okay. Just don't lose it inside your guitar.
Oh.
We had a little mishap here before the show tonight. Brian had a piece of an old guitar string in there.
Usually I could get them out pretty quickly, but this was not the case.
No, it wasn't. We did a couple tunes off that, but we were talking about great maritime music, and I think we should take a moment to say that happy birthday to the original hat wearing
The Codfather,
badass.
the Codfather of
the
maritime
Codfather
music,
of maritime music, Matt Minglewood. Yeah.
Happy birthday, man. Let's
Cheers,
have
buddy.
it.
Cheers to Matt.
Cheers,
everybody.
Yep.
Cheers to Matt Minglewood. Great guy, man.
You're not supposed to hit those so hard. People would have thought they were glass.
Yeah. It's they're show glass. They're quiet. There's a sound effects guy later gonna add that in later on. What else you got on there? David White. Like to call this one Bones.
What's up, man?
He likes to call that one Bones.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Well, Dave's a good guy, man.
Mary Frances.
Oh, hi guys. Yeah, this is cool. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Kind of got I wouldn't say, I'm not going to say last minute, but we kind of decided this one was it Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday, yeah.
So
no offense,
Mhm.
but the original, for months of building up to this, the original plan was Dylan, because Dylan's.
Wow.
Sorry. So Dylan's.
I'm just joking.
Don't make
man.
me say the T word and put you on the spot.
No, Dylan's my buddy, man.
Dylan was the first person that ever did a boombox show with Colette and Redmond and everybody out at the farm. He was a big supporter of getting boombox on the air.
Absolutely, man.
After
They're great.
after everything
the whole squad
went away with other ways and other shows that I did. And,
Absolutely.
So Dylan was a driving force. So I figured, why not? Let's do this. And then he had to go and party with his old man on Saturday night.
Well,
For the Brenton Bruin live stream during the storm. So he's like, do you mind if I push it back to the 7th? And I was like, yeah, I'll ask Brian Cathcart to do it this week. That's right.
Mr. Number 2.
Number two. Like I said, you're like the number one after Dylan, which is Dylan's been a solid piece of putting this
Hey, man, I'll take
boombox together. Yeah.
I'll take what I can get.
So yeah, he's another guy that just dropped a new album. So he's
Yeah.
feeling the trials and tribulations of no shows and no gigs and
Sucks, man. Everybody's going through it.
yeah, and his band as well, Pirate Jenny, just dropped an album right thick middle of COVID.
Sucks.
2 phenomenal albums. If you haven't listened to them, go
check,
on Spotify or anywhere you can. And actually, Dylan's album, you can't even go on Spotify. You can listen to a couple tunes off it, but he's doing the right thing and saying, "You want to hear the whole thing?
Yeah.
Gotta
Hey,
come and get it.
Right on, man. Yeah.
Got to do what you got to do this time, right?" That's. I think we'll get to that, Russ Matthews. That's one of my absolute favorites, and I have a little story behind that. So,
What's this?
well, he's requesting songs.
Oh man, Russ a good guy, man. You should get him on here. He's got some good tunes.
So, we talked about the new album. What about the last album? How was this?
The last album was great, man. we had just got signed to our record label during this record. And so, we're really, we kind of got halfway through. Essentially, we had the record done, and then like halfway through, we got the push from the record label to help us with all the promotion and all the stuff that you would like them to help you with.
And so this next one coming out, we kind of have everything lined up for our tour and everything. So it's nice to have a little bit more of a a relationship with our label and manager and stuff like that. So, but when this one came out, it was really fun, and we definitely did a few tours off of this record. So,
and you got "Don't Live Forever" music video was on was a Matthew Ingram production.
Yeah,
Matthew's actually my little cousin. If you didn't know that,
he's a great guy.
He's a phenomenal guy. His music videos are.
We're working on something with him right now. So.
Sweet. Remember? Do you remember what was on this album?
What's on the back of it? Oh yeah, baby. I know. Well,
it was one of those you had to be here moments.
Well, I've been saying God is good lately. I've been having a great year so far, just with regular shit, not so much the music, but personally. So.
Like 365 days, or like successfully made it through the last 31?
Oh, the 31. I'm saying the 31 have been fucking great.
Proud of you, buddy. Proud of you. I'm doing pretty good too. 31 days in, I'm still pretty solid.
I'm gonna make it. This song's about, asking the good Lord for forgiveness and not getting it.
I went down to the river landing where the preacher man was standing. I asked if he could spare a prayer or two. He said, son, you've done some sinning, too much drugs and booze and women, and there ain't a goddamn thing I can do. Well, there ain't no saving, there ain't no saving, ain't no saving me. I'll end up in that river, but you can't stop this sinner, 'cause there ain't no saving me. I never did too much in school, and I always played fool. I never did like working with my hands. Woo! But I still get my thrills selling my prescription pills to the junkies and the boys in the country bands. Well, there ain't no saving, ain't no saving, ain't no saving me. Well, you can dump me in that river, but you can't stop this sinner, 'cause there ain't no saving me. Yeah, man. When the evening comes along, I feel so right, I can't be wrong. You'd never think this boy could know the blues. I got on my Saturday shoes, I'm so high I can't lose. I'm looking for a place to break the rules. Well, there ain't no saving, ain't no saving, ain't no saving me. You can dump me in that river, but you can't stop this sinner, 'cause there ain't no saving. Well, you know me. You gotta do sometimes, so there ain't no saving, ain't no saving, ain't no saving me. Well, you can dump me in that river, but you can't stop this sinner, 'cause there ain't no saving me. Oh, there ain't no saving, ain't no saving, ain't no saving me. You can dump me in that river, you can't stop this sinner, 'cause there ain't no saving me. Oh, there ain't no saving. Oh, God, there ain't no saving me.
Forgot the gospel choir behind you though.
Hey man, yeah, that's true. I wish I had the boys. It's nice having the backup singing and the musicians and everything.
Yeah.
I really miss playing with the guys, very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you talked to Colin enough in the run of a week though.
We're all in contact very much. We're like brothers, so we are.
And you're relative, well, like you, Colin, and Red are here consistently.
Yeah, and Matt is too. Matt's really busy.
Matt, sorry,
children.
Matt.
He has 2 little girls, so he's doing what he's getting.
But you got one way up there.
Yeah,
way up north.
Way up north. I thought you were looking up in heaven.
No.
What do you mean, man? Scotty dead? No, Scotty's up in the north. He's close to heaven. I guess that's how. Or no, Santa. Where's he close to? The North Pole?
Yeah, I think he's closer to
If you keep
Santa.
going up there is heaven, right? Or no, that's up. I don't know.
Yeah, if you keep going, I think you're in Russia.
No, man, Scotty's doing good. He's up doing it. He's making it happen. So we're all doing good. We're all coping. We all have, we're making ends meet.
So
could be worse.
So how does that work for the band? Like I said,
Well,
you have 4 here, 5's up north. Is it like the 4 of you get together
We typically have 4. And sometimes with Matt's, Matt has he's a great dad. He's a great parent. He's got a lot of commitment. Sometimes he can't make a couple shows. Scotty can fill in and do his part. And if not, the 5 of us get to play together.
They're ambidextrous.
Absolutely.
Which is
we
amazing.
have such great musicians in our group. And like Redmond is one of the best musicians I ever played with. He can sing and play anything. He's unreal. And Colin's comes, miles and miles, and the other guys are just.
I remember when Colin played the harp, and that was
absolutely
that was it.
Man.
Colin played the harp. That was it.
So
yeah, it has come a long way, right? And
absolutely.
Red's anything you put him in front of, he's comfortable with, and he's in multiple bands, and he doesn't just play the same thing in every band.
No, he's very multi-talented. Like Colin wrote a few more of the songs on this latest record too, so it's nice to see him come along as a pretty good songwriter.
He's a musician.
Yeah, man, it's great. It's good to have
me and Colin played
everyone
for the Sherwood Park Blazers.
Oh my god,
junior high basketball team together.
Jeez.
Way back when Sherwood Park, back in the glory days.
Way back. I was a Mustang.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I'll hold that against you.
I didn't play basketball though. I was in the choir.
Oh, hey,
Mustang choir. Let's go, WPM baby.
Hey, every little bit, it matters. It matters. Poor Mary Frances said that she was going to go to bed, but she can't. She's got to hang out with you.
Oh, good. Yeah, stay up for a little bit. Bye.
Blaze said when you're done with Brian, he'll put on Proud Mary for you too. Then you ain't going to bed. Won't be happening.
That's funny.
True story. That's right. True story. We've come across Mary Frances in our DJing days.
She's one of the best,
the occasional wedding reception in Cape Breton Island.
She can cut a rug. She good,
sure can.
Good shit.
WPM for life.
Let's go. Mustangs. Fucking right, man.
All right, what do you...
Well, my wife was also a Mustang. She's a few years behind me. But she also went there. And, a lot of this playing music and having fun and going on the road like we used to. And we aren't doing that as much. We're kind of sitting home a little bit more now. And it's... You really real. You know how much your partner or your wife or your other significant other means to you. It's especially important to have that on the road when you're out kind of running around chasing your dreams. And it's nice to know you have someone at home that's supporting you and there's no
someone there keeping the plants alive.
That's right, man. No, but there's nothing that can be more important in that for us musicians and traveling and stuff like that. So
you see that in a lot of your songs though, like you write from the heart.
Yeah, absolutely, because I feel like we kind of have to know what we're talking about, because if we get on the spot and someone says, what's this song about, I'd like to actually be able to say what it's about.
that's my biggest thing with music. Like you hear a song and you hear a well-written song and you go, okay, that's about something.
Absolutely.
You want to know what it's about. It's not the same 3 lyrics on 6 different bars on repeat for 3.5 minutes. And you go, well, I kind of got that figured out. Yeah, no, I love the story aspect of a song, right? You guys are very, very good at it.
Well, thank you so much. And that's a big part of this. This is this isn't really a Pretty Archie song. This is kind of a tune that We tried it with the band. It kind of didn't work on the record because it's got a swear word in it. But what do you do? It just kind of sounds really weird with it to be on the record, but it's kind of funny.
You'd have to have you'd ruin the album. You'd have to have the little explicit content album on there.
But no, John Prine passed away, and kind of got digging through some of his music, and my friends are really, they all have about 5 or 6 John Prine songs they play, and I have a couple that I do, and it's just neat. No one really, we all have our own section of what we like to do, and it's really fun getting together. This song is kind of inspired by John Prine and his writing style. It's a little bit goofy, but it's also kind of from the heart as well, And I'll tell the story quickly. I woke up one morning on the couch, and I was not there by choice. I was put there by my lovely wife. I guess I had been out 2 nights in a row, and out too late on the second night, and never came home the first night, and I was in the doghouse. And I woke up the next morning, and I thought to myself, man, what a sweet girl. How does she put up with it? And I thought, how does a work of art like you fall for a piece of shit like me?
Met her down by my place at a bar that felt like home. She was drinking with some friends of hers, and I was there to drink alone. But then we started talking about things that we both like. She said, do you come here often? All the weather's nice tonight. And then she said, I got a joint roll, but I'm looking for a light. And I felt one in my pocket, so we walked out in the night. And the band was playing out of tune, so this couldn't be a dream. How did a work of art like you fall for a piece of shit like me? Oh, if a work of art like you could love a piece of shit like me, I could be an apostle of impossibility. Anything could happen, I bet you would agree. If a work of art like you love a piece of shit like me. Good things don't come my way. I'm not a lucky man, but you walked right up beside me and you took me by the hand. And I won't forget that night, my lover and my friend, when you leaned right in and kissed me and I never heard again. Now I don't come home early, you don't see me around, unless I'm drunk, hungover, high, or coming down. But after all this time, it's still hard to see how a work of art like you could love a piece of shit like me. How could a work of art like you fall for a piece of shit like me?
Now that is a love song.
There you go, man.
That's a love song.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I like that.
Can I have some more of your whiskey?
You sure can, buddy. Right there. It's in the turn that box. How about it? There's some Chitral there for you as well.
Canada Dry.
Canada Dry
Good stuff.
with a little bit of Gibson's. It's a good nice.
You don't want Schweppes.
No.
You don't want Sussex Gold.
No, man. Sussex Gold. I had a drink of it about a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's like just.
Oh,
I haven't had this in forever, and it
Crispy.
immediately reminded me of laying on my grandmother's couch watching The Price is Right, puking my guts out. Right? Yeah. As soon as you taste it, I was like, "Oh, sick, sick." It's all that tastes like.
yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan Martin said that the song's true because you just can't let a Mustang choir boy go that easy.
A Mustang choir boy. I love it.
That is a great song. I like
Thank
that.
you so
That is
much.
a-
Yeah, that's a kind of a fun one that I've been doing a little bit.
There's all these love songs about like loving her and things that you do for her and what she does for you, but like that's pretty straightforward right there. That's
straight up. Yeah, I like that one.
There's days where you gotta just stand there and look and go, I got no money.
Yeah. Why are you here?
Yeah.
No, it's
Something going on here.
like I said, it's very important to have those people in your life that can prop you up.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely.
I'm going to do another song that I'll tell a quick story. I hope I'm not being too slow tonight.
No.
Honestly, man, it's it's hard to be super upbeat and excited and happy and playing music, especially when you're not really like there. The next song is definitely kind of got me at a weird time. I was, as you all know.
Yes. Can we?
Oh yeah, are you sweating?
Well,
Oh, poor Beth.
well,
Sweating to death.
this is the guy that made me close the window. It's hot. I'm in the New Dawn Center, and the only downside of my office is that it is 12 feet from the massive boiler room that heats the entire building. So that means I get the very first blast of heat plus the blast of heat from the furnace and the return heat. So this office is warm. So I had the window open to let it cool down in here and be all chilly and relaxing. And Blaze complained that it was too cold for his legs.
Well, listen, I'm glad Blaze is here to help with the sound and stuff. So we'll give him a pass on that.
We'll give him a pass on that. Yeah. His legs were too cold. He's good now. Now he had to open the window because he's sweating over there.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
I'm gonna tell you a little story.
There's that fella.
Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah, he's on the watching now. See, good guy, man. I just found out, Dylan, you were supposed to be here week 1, and I was number 2, which is it's all right. Take it when you can get it, man. They all count. No, so I'm just gonna kind of tell this story because I hope this is not too long and drawn out, and we're doing too much slow stuff. But like I said, it's hard to kind of get pumped up and juiced up when it seems like every other day you're canceling something, or you're saying it's getting moved, or it's getting stopped. And this song kind of came to me on a shuffle when you least expect it. And it came in like, it hit very hard. I had just posted about canceling our CD release, which we've been so excited for. And this song came on. I was driving down the highway, and I just broke down like a fucking baby. And I had to pull. I was just I just hit everything. It was like all the whole, it was the straw. Yeah. And this song came on, and I listened to it, and I just thought, like, shit, man. What if this was not the right choice in the grand scheme, So anyway, I then realized how 10 years younger, that version of me would have kicked the shit out of this version right now for saying something like that. And I thought I will use this song as a power as opposed to it hurting. I'll turn it into something I like, and that's to do a cover. The John Harper tune. It's called Tall Buildings.
Someday, my baby, when I am a man, and others have taught me the best that they can, they'll sell me a suit, they'll cut all my hair, send me to work in tall buildings. So it's goodbye to the sunshine, goodbye to the dew, goodbye to flowers, and goodbye to you. I'm off to the subway, I must not be late. I'm going to work in tall buildings. When I retire and my life is my own, I made all my payments, it's time to go home. I wonder what happened betwixt and between when I went to work in tall buildings. So it's goodbye to the sunshine, goodbye to the dew, goodbye to flowers, and goodbye to you. I'm off to the subway, I must not be late. I'm going to work in tall buildings. So it's goodbye to the sunshine, goodbye to the dew, and goodbye to flowers, and goodbye to you. I'm off to the subway, I must not be late. I'm going to work in tall buildings. Going to work in tall buildings.
Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Beautiful. That's right. It's the best way to express your feeling of the song and just say, fuck it.
Yeah, it
I'm
took
gonna sing it myself.
Take something that kind of broke you down and use this for good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt good. I love that song, man. It's a really beautiful tune, and a few of my other musician friends cover it, and I heard it from them, and like I said, that one day it just popped up on a shuffle thing, and
The algorithm.
The algorithm got me.
Yep. Him Zuckerberg.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said the dirty C word on air. You can't say the C word on air.
Oh,
Yeah. It's a tribute.
it's a tribute.
It's
right?
a tribute because
Uh,
are blocked from
right.
Meta
Oh,
or
you're right.
Right. So
It's a tribute.
we pay a tribute. We pay a tribute
Thank
to
you
those
for
things.
the proper language.
That's right. That's right. That's the loophole.
I like it, man.
I've been using that loophole for a little while now. It's great. So you want to do a old one? Like we'll go. It was second album, but it was kind of done for the first album.
Okay.
Didn't go on first album, and it was we worked on this together.
Okay.
And this was a request before. This is the story I was saying, Matt, Russ. Sorry, and this was way forever ago in North Sydney, at the old Ollie Around, which is now Loch Montreal, was Yellow Dog Studio for a while, owned by the Fitties, and we jumped in there and we did an impromptu music video with Devin. Devin recorded the sound, and you did Homemade Wine was the first song that we worked on. And then we did Neat Feet the same night, same day. But Homemade Wine was the song of choice, and it wasn't even on an album.
Yeah, that must have been our newer one at the time. So, yeah, man. I'll send this one out to Russ for sure. He does a really nice cover of this song. Sometimes we're out on the road partying and playing and having fun. And, like I said, you miss that person at home. And it doesn't have to be a wife or a girlfriend, or it could just be your buddies or your family. And yeah, that's what this is about. Just missing people at home.
Spent all day driving, roads long ahead. I lost track of timing. I feel almost dead. Met up with some friends. I sang a few songs. I'll stay here a while now, but I keep moving on. I'm drinking tonight, sweet homemade wine, and I got you on my mind. Well, nothing comes easy, and when it leaves you, it's worse. You feel the end come closing in. You only want to reverse. but you keep hanging on. And your friends hold you up, but sometimes that ain't enough. I'm drinking tonight, sweet homemade wine, and I got you on my mind. You know I don't like being alone. You know I don't like being alone. I came way too far down the road. You got me thinking I should come home. Come home, 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 come home. I'm drinking tonight, sweet homemade wine, and I got you on my mind. Hey, I'm drinking tonight, sweet homemade wine, and I got you on my mind. Yeah.
I absolutely love that song. You know what? You know what the best part of the whole song is?
Go ahead.
That we didn't even play the song we were supposed to. Well, you didn't play the song. I alluded to that song,
Yeah,
but that wasn't the song that I was supposed to allude to. So,
oh fuck, you got it. You got it anyway.
Well, you got it anyways.
You got-
So the actual song was Hardwood 4.
Oh well,
See?
hey man, Hardwood 4.
That's a good tune too.
It is too, man. That's from the same record.
Huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's the first one we did that wasn't on Steel City. Yeah, I got all messed up. I got to start looking at the back of these things again,
buddy.
and see what's
I
on
was
them,
looking
right?
at the back too. I don't even remember. Sometimes I go to make a set list. I got to look us up on iTunes and see what song. Like, it's bad. This will be our 5th full length record. Got about 46, 47 original songs. And we can't find 10 to play in a set list. Some nights you're like, what the fuck, boys? Yeah, so, you know.
You're going to start having to get teleprompters up for yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I hear you. So listen, man, I'm going to, it's okay. Like, I know we're kind of getting to the end here.
Yeah.
And I want to just do a song because I'm really, you know, I've been writing, just want to, maybe I'll just say this again about the Pretty Archie stuff. Our new record's coming out February 11th. It's going to be all over the stuff, the streaming platform. We're heading out to Ontario, hopefully at the end of next month, not February, the end of March, hopefully if everything goes good with COVID. So we're going to be on the road a little bit. But yeah, like, other than that, like, I'm just been kind of writing some songs myself personally, and I'm trying to work with some other people. So I'm really excited to get together with have a few little songwriting sessions planned for the next little bit. And it's kind of taken a long time to, you know, get the confidence that you could even maybe help somebody, let alone want to offer to, you know what I mean? So I'm at a point now where I like helping people, and especially kind of Colin and having Colin come up with so many new songs for this last record, and me just be able to kind of sit in and punch some of the parts up or help arrange or help whatever. I just noticed that it's something that I really am enjoying, that I haven't really been doing a whole lot of. So
yeah, if you're ever stuck for a guitar lick or like an instrumental or anything, just give that girl Colette a call. She's pretty good at just coming up with them on the fly.
I know she's something else, man. She's one of the real for sure. And so yeah, no, this is just kind of a song that I've been frigging around with lately. It's a love song I wrote, and I know it's been a slow night, but what do you do, man? This is what's coming out now.
It's the blues, buddy. It's the light swing. You keep her mellowed out.
This doesn't have a name yet. It's just about how you never know where you're going to find love, you know, and you never know that's what's happening when it's happening, you know. You kind of never know where it begins. Only till after it begins. You can and look back and say that's where it started. But not at the time. You were looking for someone to change your mind. I was looking for someone to kill some time. Standing in a lineup, freezing thin. Oh, you never know where it all begins. A charlatan without the class, like a fine champagne from a plastic glass. Somehow we never noticed love. Just the days and nights weren't long enough. No, I don't want to think about missing you. I'm trying to make the whole thing fit using all my moves. Gambling with something that I can't lose. Oh, I don't want to think about missing you. In the night, I hear you breathe. I can feel you dreaming next to me. You're the prize I haven't earned. You're the gift I don't deserve. I don't want to think about missing you. I'm trying to make the whole thing fit using all my moves. Gambling with something that I can't lose. No, I don't want to think about missing you. Hey. Will people talk with broken hearts? They say it's all over before it starts. But those jaded lovers, their time has passed. It's the simple things that always last. I don't want to think about missing you. I'm trying to make the whole thing fit using all my moves. I'm gambling with something that I can't lose. No, I don't want to think about missing you. I don't want to think about missing you. I'm trying to make the whole thing fit using all my moves. Gambling with something that I can't lose. Oh, I don't want to think about missing you. Yeah, man, there's a new love song.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like
I like it. Got some high shit in there. I like that stuff. So
We'll say we'll do one more,
Let's
and
kick
then
it.
we'll call her
hey, man, let's
call her
a
a night. All right. So, obviously there's not going to be a full band show anytime soon, but if you're out there and you hear somebody is out playing, a musician is playing, they are praising God that they actually have that gig. So go out and support them and show them. I mean,
Absolutely.
you're at your table, do your thing.
Yeah,
Everybody needs.
Everyone's been showing a lot of support, and there's nobody to blame in that situation. The bar owners have been getting us in and trying to make it work. The patrons have been trying to make it work, and it's just it is.
Yeah, and if you didn't get your tickets yet for Pretty Archie's album release at Sacred Heart Church here on George Street, downtown Sydney,
It's
I'm telling you,
April
the
14th.
venue alone is worth going.
It's gorgeous. It's going to sound good, man. Everybody's really excited for it.
Yeah, so I don't know if Jerry has that on Eventbrite.
It's on their website.
It's on Sacred Hearts. Okay, cool. So go to Sacred Heart if you didn't get tickets. Go out and see your local artists. If you can't go out and see them, know it's just easy to go on a streaming service and do it, but they make peanuts off of that stuff. So go out and get this stuff.
Yeah, thanks.
Get this stuff.
for
Get the
sure.
physical
Appreciate
stuff.
that.
You know, there's lots of great albums out there. Pirate Channing Dillon, Pretty Archie, Jordan Musician. I can sit here all day and go on. And Atomic Records is a fine place to go to pick up local artists. He pays 100% of what he makes off the album there, right back to the artists here in the CBRM.
That's the
Okay,
best
Brett,
thing.
that's
man.
the best thing, man.
And yeah.
I'll throw one more shout out plug for a show that I've been asked to host at the Blue Mist on February 26th.
Woo.
It's either going to be everybody's on stage together or it's going to be one by one, but it's going to be a great night of some stories and some music. Ryan Rideout, John Hines, Colette DeVoe, Alicia Penny, and Dylan DeVoe.
Wow, nice.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
gonna be
nice,
great, man.
nice
Wicked
little spot
lineup.
out there in Little Brador. Ryan
Cool.
Rideout kind of put this one together, so it's on him.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's cool. I
Seems
look
like a
really
great
forward to
lineup.
it. Yeah, and it's one of those small, intimate venues where you just and there's only 77 tickets available,
Okay, yeah.
and
wow.
we've already sold 30, I believe.
Oh, wicked.
So, and that was zero PR, zero anything. We just kind of threw it out there and
Yeah.
said this is going to happen, and that's where it's at now. So this is the first night of PR.
Freak
Yeah. All right, buddy. One more. What do you got? What do you got for everybody out there? Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
yeah. New classic song, man.
Well, the work is done and the checks are in. The sun beating down on my burnt skin. I feel the buzz come creeping in like the scarecrows in this town. Don't make much after the big man takes his cut. Sometimes I live it up. So boys, I'm buying this round. I almost fell off the chair. Don't live forever, so don't make rain. I got something to pick you up when you're coming down. Woo-hoo. Well, I called you up on the telephone and your mom said you'll call me when you get back home. Oh, but I can't wait that long, wanna take you out with me. There's a dance tonight, honey, we can go, and I'll sneak you in when they start the show. You got the time, I got the dough, honey, take a whiff on me. Don't live forever, so don't wait around. I got something to pick you up when you're coming down. Woo-hoo. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't live forever, so don't wait around. I got something to pick you up when you're coming down. Don't live forever, so don't wait around. I got something to pick you up when you're coming down. I woke up with all of my money gone. The times are good, but they don't last long. One more drink and one more song, one more melody. When I'm old and wise, I guess I won't find myself in this kind of mess. Got big plans like all the rest. Sometimes they're hard to see. Don't live forever, so don't wait around. I got something to pick you up when you're coming down. Don't live forever, so don't wait around. I got something to pick you up when you're coming down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't live forever, so don't wait around. I got something to pick you up when you're coming down. Yeah. Don't live forever, so don't wait around. I got something to pick you up when you're coming down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
All right. Thank you, Brian Cathcart, so
Thanks,
much
man.
for coming in tonight
Thanks for having
and
me, Sean.
being number one, even though you were number two.
Look, man, I'll take it. The place is great, and thanks, Blaze and Sean
Yes.
for
Yes. Thanks for
having a good time.
stopping
This was
in.
fun, man.
Next week, Dylan DeVoe. And then
I'm hosting an open mic Thursday nights at Daniel's.
yes.
Come on down and check it out. Just bring your mic and your guitar, and it's just one person on stage. That's the rules, but it's just kind of a place for everyone to kind of stay.
If you're not even getting up to sing,
Knock the rust off. Yeah, knock the rust off and do your song. Yeah, come down and support. We got a lot of great musicians coming up every week, and yeah, man, it's good times. It's not a judgmental situation. It's a very open, very supportive spot to come try some tunes. So yeah, it's been going great.
Good. That's what's needed around here. So yeah, Dylan DeVoe next week, and Valentine's Day I have Miss Elise Aaron and Garrett Taylor coming to hang out.
The
with me
original
for Valentine's.
GT, Garrett Taylor.
That's right. Straight from the Bay.
Fucking right, man.
All right, buddy. Thanks again so much for coming in tonight.
Thanks, John. Cheers.
Go see him when you can. Thursday nights and everywhere else. Good night.
Ooh.